3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want. And today we have Mia here. She's a social media sensation and a sweetheart and a really good person.
And if you click in the description box below, you can check out her YouTube channel and all this other stuff she's got going on.
But before you click anywhere and before we start this conversation, I want to give a big shout out to Roman. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. Did you guys know that half of men over age 40 experience erectile dysfunction at some point in their life? And did you know that about 75% of those guys don't even seek medical treatment for the issues, so they just have wonky weenuses?
Oh, why not? Because this is why Roman has made it easy to chat with the doctor online. With Roman, you can get medical care for ED, if appropriate, from the comfort and privacy of your own home. You can handle everything online in a convenient, discreet manner.
And it's really simple to get started. Just go to getroman.com/OTR and complete an online visit. If your doctor decides that treatment would be appropriate, they can prescribe a genuine, which is way better than an ingenuine medication, that can be delivered in discreet packaging right to your door with free 2-day shipping.
Talk to the doctor. Erectile dysfunction can be tough to tackle, but it's really important to get checked out. With Roman, it's easy to connect with the doctor.
So check the link in the description box below for a free online visit and free 2-day shipping. And thank you to Roman for sponsoring this video.
Thank you, Roman. Now we can all get hard.
And I heard you're a real fan of fantasy football. How's about that?
Oh man, I was not allowed to join any leagues this year.
Because?
Because last year I came in last place and had to get a tattoo for my league.
What?
Who did you get?
It's this.
Are you serious?
I swear.
Y'all go hard.
Oh my God, you guys are crazy.
Oh no, that's the wrong one.
Oh, was that another failed thing?
I was like, it's just a cute little heart. Like, next year I'm gonna have to get a even cuter heart.
So I was part of the fantasy league for this restaurant in Austin called Emmer and Rye, so I had to get their logo tattooed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy.
Wow, that's insane.
Are those clear Converse? That's just dope.
Okay, so
No, they're so uncomfortable.
You don't want all plastic?
Yeah.
Oh.
how did you come
Take
in
it
last
off.
place? What happened to you? What happened to your team?
I fucking found a man and I had to keep flying overseas to see him because he lived in Copenhagen. So I could never set my lineup. I was gone basically every weekend going to Copenhagen to
Is
see
that
him.
where chewing tobacco was invented?
Yes, and they all dip over there.
Because there's a brand called Copenhagen.
Yeah, it tastes better over there, I will say, because I used to dip in high school.
What? What's a dip?
You suck on fucking tobacco. Only fucking nasty men do that.
Yeah, I know. I went to military school though, so.
You did? Where?
In Massanutten Military Academy.
Where's Amasana? From like baby till senior year in high school?
What branch?
No, it was joint forces, but it was a sister school to West Point, so predominantly Army.
That's actually a big deal.
Yeah, it was cool.
College or is high school?
No, it was 9th grade to 12th grade.
I went to military school.
You did? Which one?
It's called Army and Navy Academy in Carlsbad.
Oh!
You know it?
Yeah, we used to play them like in football if we ever got far enough.
Their basketball was really good at the time.
You guys had postgraduates too, right?
Yeah, but
That was like the best.
I was only there for 6 months.
You were? Oh, you were there for like corrective reasons.
Yeah.
I was there for like the
Just snip you
educational
out.
system sucking in DC, so my parents wanted to put me in private school.
Oh, yeah, those are usually, it's either like really good kids.
Yeah.
Or then like people that got like, their parents are tired and they send them over there.
Exactly.
So then how does that tie back to chewing tobacco?
No, it ties back into fantasy football, Gio. Get on my level, dude.
Oh, fuck, my bad.
Not setting a lineup is kind of a dick move, I will say. That's a big dick move.
Well, I just missed the fucking lineup. Like I would miss injuries. I would miss anyone who was on IR, anyone who they were sitting. So I would set my lineup before I went to bed.
You didn't do
Before I
waivers.
went to bed in Copenhagen.
Oh.
So much would transpire in the 9-hour time difference.
Can you guys explain how fantasy football works?
I don't even know.
You just explained it to me off camera.
I
What
know,
the fuck?
but like I don't know what the Copenhagen line
Actually,
is.
it wasn't even the best.
No, Copenhagen line. I was just in a different time zone, so.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because it's a live.
Games just start at like 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
Really, dude? That's the most basic shit to
And I know that. Come on. If I know something, come on.
If you don't set your lineup and your player plays, then guess what? You can't change your lineup.
Exactly.
I see.
But there's a lot of players who are like game time decisions, so you got to be watching NFL Network or keeping up with the news about what's going on and setting your
lot of
lineup like
work.
5 minutes before the games start.
Or hot tip, sleeper bot, hot tip.
What's a sleeper bot?
It's an app that tells you when injuries happen and when certain players are playing or not.
So now you're
He also
cheating.
hides in bushes.
What happens
does.
if you
He's
choose the
like-
same
he's a sleeper.
player as someone else?
That's not how it works. That's not how the draft works.
Oh, so you can only have it.
Yeah, so whoever you're playing with in the league, you get to choose from those NFL players.
Do you see what I'm dealing with all the time?
But you could also play daily fantasy and like buy players, and daily fantasy is where I start to get confused.
Well,
It's too
daily
fast.
fantasy is for people who take it way too serious.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
People who are like actual degenerate gamblers.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, do you guys gamble with this?
You can.
Sometimes. I don't gamble
Well,
too
she
much.
didn't.
on
She
the NFL.
lost because she had a freaking tattoo.
But that's a bet. That's different from like money.
I mean, you pay most leagues.
For a
you pay your
season, though.
dues.
It's like $200 for a season or $100 or whatever people do.
Oh wow, so you gotta wait till the end.
So it's like a pool?
Yeah,
Like whoever wins gets the luck?
exactly. Get the
There's
fun.
usually a prize for first, second, and third.
That does sound fun.
Can I join your guys' league?
It's too late.
You have to wait till next year.
That's why she couldn't join.
Well, it's just ridiculous questions.
Cause you gotta start from the season, or else you don't have any players. You just have the injured players that they fucking benched.
What do you mean?
What's the next sport that you could play?
All the sports are going on now. Basketball.
Basketball.
But I cannot do fantasy basketball.
No way.
You guys play fantasy soccer?
Oh.
You don't play fantasy soccer?
No.
Wait, too many games?
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference between basketball games and football
There's
games?
like 3,000 more games.
And then like 80 something.
3,000 more games.
Look at baseball. There's what, a game every hour?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Baseball, too?
Baseball, they just played last night. I think they're playing right now. I don't even know.
You just have to keep track of too much, is what you're saying.
Oh, is that what you're
Can you mix?
Who's that? What team is that?
The Washington Nationals.
Oh, I thought you were doing a Super Mario look.
Kind of. I do look like a button mushroom. Yo, you're activating my PTSD right now because when I was little, I used to have that stupid fucking bowl cut that every Middle Eastern kid had. Probably every Mexican or Latin kid.
We've all had bowl cuts.
Did you have a mustache too?
I still have a mustache.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Can you guys do fantasy MMA?
Oh, yeah.
No.
How do you
They
do
have
that?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know if they have it. I feel like they might, but then it's not a
You
team
definitely bet.
sport.
I mean, cycling's not a team sport. You can do fantasy cycling.
What?
Oh, what?
That's weird.
That sounds ridiculous though, and boring. That's like as boring as daily fantasy is to me.
Honestly,
What?
all sports
Cycling?
sound boring to me.
Cycling, yeah.
I love cycling. Yeah.
Say awesome.
I learned how to ride a bike literally last year. I'd never ridden one in my life, but I've always been
How
a fan
did
of
that
cycling.
happen?
But
I went to fucking Copenhagen, and they apparently don't do Ubers there. Everyone just
shit.
rides a bike.
What?
And this was literally the first week I met my future husband. So we were just meeting, and like I wanted to impress him, and everyone in Copenhagen rides a bike.
Were you wearing like a short skirt and you're like, fuck.
I was wearing a fucking Zimmerman dress, and then it got caught on. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
No.
What's a Zimmerman dress?
Oh, it's a very nice dress.
You gave us too much credit.
how did you meet?
Instagram.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I followed him, and then he slid in my DMs.
Oh.
What did he say? What's his opener?
His opener was literally so. The way I found
I
him
don't
was.
speak English.
Do you like tobacco?
Visa.
Yeah.
Do you like the deep tobacco?
What do you say?
No, so I found him through the restaurant that he used to work at because I'm really into food, and his opening line was, "So are you into food? You should come to Copenhagen." And I'm like, this motherfucker.
Nice.
Okay, I'm on my way.
And then that got you to Copenhagen?
Yeah.
You just bought a ticket
You
like.
should see. No. 6 months later. 6 months of FaceTiming every day, and then I bought a flight.
Okay.
But he didn't buy
I
it
took
for
a
you?
chance, but like sorry.
I'm like, he didn't buy it for you?
No, because I wanted to get it, and I wanted to get my own hotel in case I got there and wasn't feeling him. Then I wouldn't be on his time. I would be on my own vacation.
Smart.
But in Copenhagen.
But Copenhagen's beautiful.
Well, but I went there in the wintertime.
Oh, why?
Bad connotation with it.
You don't
Why?
like
It's
you don't
really
like
cold.
Copenhagen?
No, it's freezing.
It's dark. It's dark
Wow.
like 20 hours a day.
It doesn't look like it's like that
because
based off of the photos.
in the summer.
Well, she went during the right time. I went during the wrong time.
Yeah.
I went during the deals time. She went during the not deals time.
Is Copenhagen known for the summer or for like the winter?
No, they're mostly.
Is she like a travel agent?
I like traveling to places.
Ben, you haven't.
Okay.
Only go there from like May to September.
But I'd rather hear from someone personally. Like,
It's depressing
I
there.
have TripAdvisor. This is cool.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Use code Mia for 20% off your hotel.
I can't have a conversation with Gio. She's like, I don't know what you Google it, asshole.
I know.
like damn.
I was asking what you're doing this weekend, fuckhead.
Yeah, go fucking watch my Instagram stories, bro. You'll see it.
What are some good restaurants? Why don't you go on Yelp, fool?
Is there anything to talk about even?
I know.
It's like, so you see any movies? I don't know. Did I?
Now you know why I have PTSD.
That's why I go on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, you poor victim.
Aw, this got serious.
No, don't you do that. You don't leave our team.
Okay, you pussy.
Yeah, yes, pussy.
Yeah, pussy traumatic syndrome.
Pussy traumatic stress syndrome. You got PTSD?
Yeah.
All right, well.
You're so funny. Anyway, so you went to London recently.
I did.
What was the thing that you kept promoting?
Well, they're not paying me anymore. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
That's rude. Very true.
because I thought it was your personal thing that you were talking about. No, remember the one that you told us about?
No, yeah, my football app.
That's what I thought it
I feel
was.
about people that aren't paid by DiGiorno anymore and they still keep plugging DiGiorno.
What are you talking about? I'm still
Who's
getting
plugging
paid.
DiGiorno?
I'm
Oh,
still
I
getting
don't
paid.
I just heard of a lady that was paid by DiGiorno.
DiGiorno auto pays her, bro.
Is it delivery?
No, it's the journal.
Good setup.
That's really good.
Are you getting paid by the Washington Wizards?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No, they couldn't afford me.
Got it.
They can barely afford John Wall.
I thought that was the Walgreens sign.
This is what everyone says. Everyone thinks I'm like a Walgreens employee when I wear
Looking at Walgreens, girl.
The Nationals are a new team. I can't blame them.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. We don't watch sports.
When did you get into
It's
sports?
such a sports-looking logo.
When I moved to America, it was like the first thing that helped me kind of grasp onto American culture.
When did you? How old were you?
It was in 2001 from Lebanon. Yeah.
I was graduating high school.
Why you gotta age yourself? Everyone thinks you're 12.
No, I age myself all the time because I look good. If I look fucked up, I'd be like, no, please
So,
don't.
did you learn English out there in Lebanon?
No, we spoke Arabic and Lebanese and French over there. And then when I moved to America, my parents put me in like a shit ton of remedial English classes so that I could catch up and be ready for school.
But how do you not have an accent?
Yeah, you sound
I have
good.
friends who are here since 1993 and they still have a fucking accent.
Same.
I have no idea. I think it's because I was so young.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had friends that they have an East LA accent and they don't even speak Spanish.
What is an East LA accent?
Like, you know, fool, like the.
Oh, what he was okay.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
He-
Are you
They kinda
actually
have
from
it.
East LA though, or was that like facetious?
This is East LA.
Are we in East LA?
Yeah.
Well, Monterey Park's right next door, so like the culture bleeds over.
I have no fucking bearings. I thought we were like in the same lot as we were last time.
Oh no.
No, it's San Diego's right there. it's different. We're close to San Diego. Wait, so you're Lebanese?
Yeah.
There's this dish, in Lebanese dish that's
Well, if you won't do sip and paint, I'll make whatever he wants for you.
eggplants.
Oh, baba ganoush.
Is it baba ganoush?
What people think?
White people thing is this
Is it like a dip?
No, so there's this
Creamy?
AC repairman who's Lebanese,
Okay.
and he used to hit on my mom all the time. And then he ended up
He wanted that Chinese pussy.
Yeah, and then he ended up telling my mom to come over. And I think my mom was so friendly, she didn't know that he was trying to like get her panties. But I knew. And then I went there kind of like my guards up. But then once I had this eggplant thing he made, I'm like, man, this thing's
Was
pretty
it
bomb.
like diced eggplant with tomatoes?
Yeah, there's tomatoes.
Yep.
What is that called? Tabbouleh?
No, that's like the salad.
But you know what they should do right now is subscribe, because we'll never figure out what this dish is unless you guys subscribe. So hit that button and let us know, because I know we have some dope ass Lebanese fans that really, really want to let us know, and they're not going to tell us unless everybody starts to subscribe.
And apparently there's one Lebanese dish because he was able to say with tomatoes, and she's like, yep, that's the one. Wow.
Yeah.
That is lucky if I've ever heard it.
How many eggplant variations do you know?
Like 59.
Really?
Yeah, the backbone is like eggplant. Yeah.
was
In Lebanon?
Yeah, eggplant, olive oil, lemon, and garlic.
Interesting.
But you still don't know the name.
No.
Well, I don't know the name either.
Kid, I was just eating. I didn't even like eggplant 'cause my mom always tried to force me to eat eggplant. I thought it was nasty. But then when I was at this dude's house, I'm like, oh shit, I could eat eggplant and it tastes like this.
Fucking love eggplant. If
I
I
don't
see it on a
think I
menu,
ever
I have
had
to get it.
I am not gonna support this eggplant conversation. I would like to know. You said you had hatred for sip and paint. What is the deal?
Oh, because you knocked on the white people.
Yeah, that is the whitest thing
That's
I've
his culture.
ever heard.
You're wearing a baseball cap right now.
And
That is the whitest shit
That's pretty white,
in the
too.
land.
it's
The whole
The
land.
hills and the valleys and the streams.
this is true.
Yeah, okay. So go do sip and paint.
But sip and paint is like a line I'm not willing to cross.
What is sip and paint?
I think you need to have a credit score that's like above 750 to be able to do sip and paint, and I'm just not there yet.
Repeat that.
you need a credit score above 750 to do sip and paint. That's how white it is.
You don't know white trash people then,
Would you smoke and paint?
like I do.
I would smoke and paint.
You so can paint. Oh.
That's different.
Yeah.
Sipping and painting, I feel like, is a time-honored thing that people did for hundreds of years.
Well, what about a 40 ounce and paint?
In a paper
That
bag.
comes with a spray can though.
Oh, you're right. Different kind.
Did you know that Van Gogh used to just get fucked up and he would paint? That's all he did.
That's why Starry Night looks like that, right?
Yeah,
Well, the medication for his syphilis probably
that too.
shouldn't mix that with alcohol.
He got bomb wasted and he would paint, and then people were like, "This is sick," and he's like, "Okay,
You're too mainstream.
that's what I heard."
He's like, I was just tripping, but
And then he's like, "I can't do it without the alcohol. I can't make good art." It was like the movie Flight. Have you seen Flight?
Is that the one with Denzel Washington?
The very
I
same.
watched that recently for the first time.
It's a great movie.
Wait, so
Right
what,
before I
he's
went on
a
an airplane.
pilot?
I was on vacation and me and Robert watched it the last night. It's called Flight. And it's about him landing an airplane that's crashing while on cocaine.
Yeah, I saw it. But I forgot it was called Flight.
The cocaine helps him land the plane ultimately,
It does, yeah.
He was really drunk.
Yeah.
like Van Gogh. And what's really fun, if you guys want to take the challenge, is play Flight while you're on a flight,
No.
and then see what the person next to you
Too
does.
brown to do that. I will get escorted off an airplane immediately.
True. I'm
Really?
usually
You get
wearing.
profiled?
Dude, so much. It's so annoying to travel.
Really?
But how do you dress?
How do I dress?
Yeah.
Well,
You
just
like
like
an all
a
black?
giant belt.
You don't think the airplane guys are like, "Hey, wait, it's Mia Khalifa. Let's,
I think that's what's happening.
Yep.
What? I'm getting escorted because I'm Mia Khalifa?
Yeah.
Well, my post got taken down because you're
I
Mia
need to stick
Khalifa.
search her.
Dude, that was so annoying. I cannot
Right?
believe that happened.
what? What
My
happened?
post got taken down off my page just because
Which page?
my Instagram page. Yeah.
They
Yeah, that was
removed
the-
it.
That was the first and only ever post that's ever been
just
removed.
because she's there, like, not even
I was wearing a grandma sweater and everything, and the caption was so nice, too.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with harassment, bullying, sexual violence, or what the fuck.
So your image is just sexual now.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find
We're gonna get demonetized. What the fuck, dude?
true.
God
My name in
damn.
the titles.
Have you ever been in the grocery store or something and you meet somebody and they're like, "I've never heard of you in my life," and they're like sweating?
Oh, yeah, but you can always tell, like, no, it's happened before where, like, they'll come up to me and ask me where something is, and I'm like, do I look like I fucking work here?
With that
He's
hat
like
you
in
do.
Walgreens. We are in Walgreens.
Maybe Target. Maybe Target.
Man, where's the plan B?
Yeah, I mean, it must be weird, right? Because what we get is, you're that YouTube
I
person.
hate it, and you know that
Yeah,
they
my
know.
friend watches you. That's what we get.
But they're shaky. They're like, yeah. Can I take a picture? My boyfriend's a big fan.
yeah, I'm doing it for them.
And then you take the picture and they're fucking shaking like this.
Yeah.
Or they try and take it in their hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just one blur.
When they're trying to do a selfie.
Give me your phone.
Just don't be better than me, man. And then they're like, "No, really, he actually has Parkinson's," and I'm like, "Oh shit." Okay. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Sorry about that.
So how do they approach your fans?
So most of the time, it's in a very aggressive way because they're men and they feel entitled to me because they've seen me do certain things a very long time ago.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. So I don't like leaving the house because most of the men who approach me just creep me out of my skin.
What's like a typical man approach?
Steve, can you do it, please? You already have
Hey, well, I actually met a lot of these guys because I used to do the Bang Bus pranks and with porn stars, and the guys are like that. They're very, like, they feel like they have a right to fucking
to grab you.
even, like, do
Really?
all this shit when you're like taking a picture and shit. It's weird.
He did this. He did this really funny prank. This is how I first saw him. Is like he would get these guys at Venice Beach. He's like, yeah, you want to do this like bang bus? They're like, oh fuck yeah, right? And then there'll be the girls in the bus.
The girls were in the bus.
And then the guys will come in and he's like, all right, are you ready for the porn stars?
You ready
He's
to fuck
like,
some porn
yeah.
stars?
And then the girls leave and then two big buff guys come in.
Yeah, they become like the camera people. Like,
Yeah.
girls,
Oh
like,
my
the camera
God.
Under the slate, like
Yes.
Okay,
The guys were the porn stars.
big wet asses take one. And I'm like, hey, you guys are in the butt play, right? And they're like, what the fuck? And then these two guys get in the van and start like rubbing on his legs and like,
Yeah.
hey, he's cute, he's really cute and shit.
Would you be able to get away with that doing it in 2019, or do you think you'd get slapped?
I think I could. I mean, I've been demonetized like a motherfucker, so what can they do? What can they do left to me? That's all.
true.
I could do it.
Yeah, but that was some good shit. Oh my god, that must be really creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they feel like it's very much like that.
Yeah, or if they don't get the answer they want, like if I tell them no or to fuck off, or sometimes they'll approach me without even like speaking first. I'll just feel someone like grabbing me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, and what do they say?
what are they, like, when they grab my arm, I immediately turn around and say as loud as I possibly can to embarrass them and scare them out of doing something stupid, get the fuck off of me, don't touch me.
Oh.
But sometimes they yell back, like, fucking cunt, fucking bitch, fucking slut.
God.
I'm like,
so
okay,
dumb.
cool, touch a girl you don't know in public, like, that's fine.
You just keep pepper spray all the
weird.
time. You just spray.
Well, in Texas, I had a gun.
Hell yeah.
Did you shoot anybody? I hope you did.
No, Jeff wouldn't let me.
Come on,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Boo.
He said the only way I could get a gun is if he kept the bullets.
Oh shit, because you're just gonna go off.
Fuck you.
Who's Jeffrey?
My manager,
The
sorry.
guy in that room.
Sorry, Jeffrey. I didn't meet him yet.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you shook his hand. You're like, nice to meet
One
you.
of the things I always wanted to do, maybe you can help me perform this fantasy, is you walk around, right? And as a guy approaches you, I'll be waiting, okay?
Okay.
And then he does the arm grab shit, and I come out of nowhere and I shoot him for you.
Listening.
Go on.
Can you dress like a bush? So like
Yes!
that follows her everywhere.
Yeah. So I'm just like hiding, and then you got to be the bait.
Okay.
And then every
So far, so
time,
good.
yeah, because I want to like have a reason to fuck somebody up, but it has to be where I'm also a hero.
You know what else we could do?
What?
Get a pepper spray can, but, hear me out, put ricin inside.
Oh, shit. It's lethal.
Yeah, it's like anthrax.
You never
I
watched
like
Breaking
that.
Bad, huh?
I like that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Fun prank. They died 3 days later.
Oh, that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Because one of the things I'm
That sounds
like,
good. I like that.
I want to be.
Wow, you're
I want to
evil.
go undercover. I want to be like a really beautiful.
You should
woman.
dress up like me.
I want to, and then
You might have to shave your facial hair though.
I know, but I mean, Asians make the best like passing ladies. Like if an Asian guy turns into a lady, they're like really good and convincing. So I think I could pull it off. But then I want to be in that situation where like someone grabs me and I can fucking stab him in the throat or something.
I will say it's kind of exhilarating and empowering to put a man in his place like that. Like hold on. Jeff, am I allowed to admit I punched someone?
Yeah.
So,
Jeff is miserable, by the way.
Damn, I think I need a Jeff. I always say shit that gets me in trouble.
he's my
She's your
PR,
Jeff.
my power of attorney.
He doesn't listen to me.
I do listen to you.
Okay, thanks.
Aw. So yeah, I've been grabbed at like concerts and stuff, and my immediate like fight or flight reaction is to just turn around and swing.
Fuck yeah.
And
I like you. I like you.
this one guy though, like this went pretty viral when it happened. This one guy posted a picture of his face after I punched him, and it was like there was nothing on the cheek that he was taking. Like he took the picture posing like Rihanna for her mugshot, not mugshot, but you know after the whole Chris Brown
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
But there was nothing on his face.
Just a little
so-
bitch. Further cementing that, yeah.
Exactly. So instead of
funny.
me getting hate for like actually hitting someone,
He got hate for being a bitch.
everyone just called him a little pussy.
But you know what? Before we leave here, I want to let y'all know. I know this whole time when you were watching the video, you were like, "Oh, when's Mia gonna talk about her motherfucking past life?" Because you fucking incels are too damn horny. And if you want to see the whole fucking shit, we're gonna go deeper. We're gonna go crazier. We're gonna talk about some more shit. But you gotta join the Patreon for that, motherfucker.
We're going elbow deep. We'll see
Yup.
you there.
Until then, watch out. If you ever stop
Can I
on the street,
consent?
I'm gonna jump in. No, you can't. I'm gonna
scared.
fucking come over here and beat the shit out of your ass. I'm your bodyguard now.